Hey everyone, my name is Sean, and today we're going to be adding an estimated read time to our blog articles. So if we take a look over here at our blog titled Blog Post 1, we can see it's going to take us 10 minutes to read. And adding something like this is really beneficial because oftentimes customers will overestimate how long something will take them to read. So by adding these few words here, you're going to be increasing your customer engagement and decreasing your bounce rate. So let's get started. Additionally, if you don't like coding or you know someone else who has a Shopify store, I recently released my first app that adds this exact functionality to your store if you have a Shopify 2.0 theme. The app is called Time to Read, Read Time Estimator. So have a look and let me know what you think, and I appreciate everyone's support. So to start, I'm going to go to my live website and open up a blog post, and I know I want to put my read time right below this title. So I'm going to right click and inspect, and I can see that I have an H1, and that's within a header element, and I'm going to put my read time right below this H1. So I'm going to copy this class and we're going to find it within our code. Within our Shopify dashboard, let's go to our theme section and create a duplicate of our live theme by clicking here and pressing duplicate. I've already done that and I've renamed the theme Dawn Duplicate. It's always best practice to do this in case we make any breaking changes. So within this duplicate, let's go to our code editor by pressing this button and pressing edit code. That will open a window that looks like this. In my case, I'm using the Dawn theme and they organize their files very nicely and they name everything in a way that makes sense. So I'm going to look for a file that has the name article in it. And I see that I have a main article liquid file. And within this file, I'm going to press Control F and search for the class I found earlier. And we can see that it's right here. And I'm going to give myself some room below that and add in a little paragraph just to see if we're in the right spot. And I'm going to just call it, 5-minute read and save that and go into our preview of that blog post again and refresh. And we can see here we have displayed 5-minute read. So we're in the right spot. Next, we're going to want to replace this 5 with the actual amount of minutes it takes to read our blog article, because right now every single one of our blog articles on our website is going to say 5-minute read, which is not correct. So let's give ourselves some room, and we're going to add some liquid logic here. So we're going to do curly bracket, %, and within that, we're going to write a variable, and we're going to call the variable article read time. So let's type assign article read time. And we're going to set that equal to the content of our article, article.content. And this article.content, that all that comes from is within our dashboard. Everything within this text editor, article.content is here. The only thing is it's going to give it to us within an HTML format right here. So we need to get rid of all these HTML tags. And to do that, we can add on a pipe symbol and type strip HTML. Then let's create an array where each word is an element of that array separated by a space. So we'll type another pipe and type split, colon, and then apostrophes. And within those two apostrophes, make sure there's a space. From there, we can get the count of the total number of elements in that array. So to that, we'll do another pipe and type size. All that's left to do now is to divide our word count by the average adult reading speed, which is about 250 words per minute. But first, I'm going to multiply my word count by the number 1.0. So I'm going to do pipe times 1.0. And the reason we do this is because if we don't, Shopify doesn't include our remainder in our calculation or everything to the right of the decimal place. So for example, we know that 10 divided by 4 is equal to 2.5. If this were a liquid calculation and we didn't include this times 1.0, Shopify would output 2 instead of 2.5 because it wouldn't include the remainder. So with that, we're able to do our division. So let's do another pipe and do divided by 250. And one last thing, I want to round up my reading time. So I'm going to type ceil, which is short for ceiling. So this tells us to round up to the nearest whole number. Also, if you like learning Liquid, I've included the documentation for every step we took to create the article read time variable, starting with the article object where we got the content, we did the strip HTML, we did a split, size, times, and then a ceil. So if you enjoy learning Liquid, have a look in the description. All that's left to do now is to take our article read time variable and put it in place of the number 5 here. So to do that, we'll do 2 opening and closing curly brackets, copy our variable name, article read time, and paste that in between. Save that file, and let's go back to our preview where we had 5-minute read, and now when we refresh, we have it calculated 8-minute read. So that's it for this video. I hope this helps to decrease the bounce rate on your blog posts and increase your conversion rate. Like I said, I just created my first Shopify app that does this exact same thing. So if you want to give that a shot, please do. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.